Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and I hope all of you are doing great. So in today's video, we'll be talking about the three sectors that I'm focusing on for next few weeks to next few months. And in this video, I'll be explaining the reasons why I'm focusing on those specific sectors. So I'm posting this video after a very long time. I was busy with the course. I'll be announcing that in the middle of the video, all the details. So before that, let's get started with the video, and let's start with looking at the broader market. Let's start with the Nifty 50 index, or even better, let's start with Nifty 500 index. So that will tell us about the broader market, the health of the broader market. So let's start with the Nifty 500. So as you can see here right now, the broader market, that is the Nifty 500, is still in a structure of lower high and lower low. As you can see here, I'm drawing this to get a better visual, to better visualize this. And as you can see, it's currently still in the structure of lower high and lower low. And for the short term, for the market to be bullish, we need to cross this level, at least this here, 14,300 on Nifty 500 for the time being, and that way it would be above the 30-week moving average or the 200 moving average. And if you look at the larger time frame, the weekly time frame, as you can see, after very strong up move from the lows of the March 2020, we are just currently not even consolidating. It's currently a down move that started back in October 2021, and since then the market has been falling, or kind of in a trading in a range. But many individual stocks have fallen more than 40-50 percent. So for the market, for the short term or the medium term to be bullish, it needs to cross this level, that is a 14,300, and that is for the Nifty 500. But our focus is not on the broader market. We'll be selecting the few sectors and the stocks that one should focus on for next few weeks, that can provide you good opportunities and have been doing well as compared to the broader market. And standard disclaimer, I'm not a SEBI registered analyst, and any stock discussed here is not a buy or sell recommendation. Please consult your financial advisor before taking any trade or making any investment. So if you follow me on Twitter, if you remember, on 23rd June 2022, I posted this tweet, that is that I analyzed some of the auto sector charts. And what was the reason? Because if we look at the charts, this is the chart of the Nifty Auto, and as you can see, it was making higher highs, as you can higher lows. As you can see, it made a low back in March 2022, and after that the second low was above than the previous low, and after that also. And if we compare it with the broader market, that is the Nifty 500 index, as you can see, it is clearly making lower high and lower low, and at the same time your Nifty Auto was making higher high and the higher lows. So that's why I started focusing on the Nifty Auto sector charts. And if you see, I posted some charts. Here is one example, that is of the endurance tech versus the Nifty 500, Nifty 50 index. So this is basically how to judge the relative strength, and I have explained relative strength in another video. I will post the link of that video in the description. You can check it out there. It's just if I have to basically tell what relative strength is, uh, it's just looking at the stocks that are stronger than the broader market, that are outperforming the broader market. And as you can see, from the April, the Nifty is just moving down. It fell from around 17,000 18,000 rupees to 15,620. And at the same time, if you look at the endurance tech, it made low in April, and since then it has been constantly rising. So the time I posted this chart, the price was at 1298. We can take it as 1300. And if we take a look at the chart right now, so here is the endurance tech, and as you can see, the time I posted this chart, it was around this level, around this level. And since then it has given a move of 14%. Currently it's down but it gave a move of 14 something percent. That is a very good move for a swing trading opportunity during the time when the whole market is falling. And I also posted some other charts of from the auto sector. As you can see, one is from TVS Motors, and it is one of the strongest uh, stock in the whole market, in the whole auto sector. If you look at it, the time I posted the chart, the stock was at 772. And if today, if we take a look at the chart of the TVS Motors, and it has moved up 100 points from that point. It was at 772 and currently it's at 1870 1 rupees. That is almost equal to the move of 100 points. And during the same time, if you see, the nifty or the broader market is not doing that well, although it did give a small up move, but from last 4 5 days it's again falling a bit. But at the same time, as you can see, the TVS is uh, going up every single day. And other charts also posted. I posted the chart of Asahi Glass India, and at that time it gave a very nice base breakout. As you can see here, look at the breakout candle here and look at the volume, and after that it even gave a pullback. So the stock was at 487 at that time I posted. So if we look at the current price, and it has moved up to 568. So this is just the trading plan. The initial entry was at this breakout candle, and the second trench was at the pullback, and after that the crossing of the swing high, and fourth I'll be adding once it crosses this area, the small resistance that it has formed, which is very near to its previous all-time high level. So naturally it is acting as a resistance at this point. And and you can take a look at other charts also. I'll post the link of this tweet in the uh, description, and as you can see, you can go through the charts of these sectors and how beautifully they have moved up, and what was the logic behind it. The Nifty sector was outperforming, Nifty Auto sector was outperforming the broader market, that is the Nifty and Nifty 5. So if we take a look at the chart of Nifty Auto right now, and uh, if it can give another up move after this, the up move will continue or not, we'll take a look at that. So right now, as you can see, the time I posted the chart of the Nifty Auto, that it's outperforming the broader market. Since then, it has moved up 8.82%. And let's go to the higher time frame, the weekly, or to the monthly. And as you can see, uh, for a very broader period, it is kind of moving in a channel. And as you can see here, after 2018 after 2018 it started falling, and the index, I'm talking about the index, auto index, because the auto industry was not doing really well, and then COVID came and gave a death blow to the whole sector. And as you can see, the index itself fell from around 12,000 level to around 4,000 level, and after that it's kind of recovering. And after almost 18 19 20 21 22, almost 5 years, after almost 4 5 years, the sector has finally, the index, on the index level, it has finally given a breakout. So it's naturally suggesting that there is strength in the auto index. And so right now also, many stocks have moved up in the auto sector, but still it's the beginning. We need to do the top down analysis. Like, there are four type of stocks. Like, one is the strongest, that is the stocks that are making new high, just like this one, even when the broader market is falling. So your broader market is falling and your stock is making a new high, that is your strongest type of stock. Second type of strongest stock is like, even though the market is falling, it's just consolidating in a range. And third type is it's falling even less. And fourth type are the ones that are forming the base, uh, that are the first one to form the base. And I'll show you some examples. So if I talk about the first type, so this is your clear first type of example, this Asahi Glass India example. While the market was falling, it just formed a base and it gave a breakout and it's making a new high. This is the perfect, the TVS Motors and the Mahindra. And as you can see, Mahindra also, it is at a new high. If you look at the high time frame. As you can see, this was its previous high that was formed back in September 2018. The high was 994, and currently the stock price is 1172, and it has been going up from last 1 month continuously. And as you can see, the move started in March, and since then it has been, from 2-3 months, it has been continuously going up, and again it's outperforming the market. So TVS Motors and the Mahindra is the first type of example. If we look at if we talk about the only two wheelers, so TVS is the strongest, as it has already crossed its previous high that was formed back in the previous all-time high that was formed back in January 2018, and it's currently at the new high. And second one, the strongest, is the Eicher Motors. It's still below around 10% from its previous all-time high that was formed back in August 2017, but it has given a breakout, and it's still approaching the it's still outperforming the market and currently approaching the all-time high level. And if we compare these two with the likes of the Hero Motocorp or the Bajaj, as you can see, this 4000 level is the all-time high for Hero that was formed back in 2017, and the stock is still down around 30% from that level. And if you look at the TVS, it's clearly suggesting which one is the better stock, which one is the stronger stock. So your main motive is to find the stocks that are currently making new high, or which are very very close to their new all-time high. So these are the stocks that you should be focusing on in the auto sector. And where to find the stock, you can just if you want the name, you can just go to this screener, this website, thescreener.in. Then here I have not logged in. Just this is just the front page. Here you will find something called screens, and here you can see, and you can just go to this automobile, and you will get all the auto sector charts here. The auto OEMs, that is the manufacturers of the cars and the bikes. You have here Maruti Suzuki, Tata Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra, Bajaj Auto, Eicher, Hero, Ashok Leyland, and all of these. And your job is to go through the chart of all these stocks of the Maruti and find the strongest first ones that are making new high, second ones that are near their all-time high and not falling, and the third ones which are forming a base. And second step is you can look for the auto ancillaries. So just go to the auto ancillaries section, and here you can find multiple so many companies, and your job is to go through the chart, just like I showed you the example of Endurance Tech. You can go through the chart of many of these, and this is a tiresome process, but this is what you have to do in order to find the winning stocks. So you have to go through all the charts. Like if you look at the FAME Industries, look at the chart of the FAME Industries. So it's clearly forming a new all-time high level. See, this was the high that was formed back in October 2016, and currently it's back to that level. So it's clearly suggesting that the strong is a this stock is a stronger stock. And uh, look at the volume activity as well. So this is your job to do. Go through the charts and find the strongest ones. And second, if you remember, I tweeted this. If you follow me on Twitter, I tweeted this on July 2nd 2022, that during such volatile times, try following the bottom up approach. Look for the individual stocks that are showing strength, which I was telling you. Focus on the stocks that are making new all-time highs or the 52-week highs. Then focus on the sectors that are showing the strength, just like first was auto, and now even FMCG. So remember the date. I tweeted this on July 2nd, and what was the reason I tweeted this? Let me show you an example. Let me show you the example why I tweeted this. So once here I'll open the chart of the Nifty FMCG. As you can see, it is also near its all-time high level. And here I will open the chart of the Nifty 50, that is the broad market index. Let me go down to the daily time frame chart. So 2nd July, okay, so I posted this on 2nd July, and the price Nifty was around 15,710. And if you look at the FMCG, it was around this level 38,000. And the clear reason was, as you can see here, the Nifty was clearly making lower highs and lower lows. And if you see, look at the FMCG index, it made a bottom in March, and since then it was making higher lows. It was clear that there is some strength, and here it was facing a horizontal resistance, and after that it gave a breakout. Look at the follow-up move, look at these three candles, look at the range of the candles, look at the strength, look at the strength. And let me show you examples of the stocks. And look at the same time, the nifty moved just a bit, just maybe 2-3%, not more than that, and it's fallen from last 3 days, and FMCG index is still making new high. Let me show you some examples of also. So first, let's start with everyone's favorite, ITC. And look how beautifully the stock gave a breakout here on 1st July. Look at the breakout, and since then it has gone up 5.9%, a simple 5-6% move in few days. Look at the HUL, that is Hindustan Unilever. Wait a second, yeah, Hindustan Unilever. So it gave a broader inverse head and shoulder, inverted head, you can call it inverse or inverted head and shoulder breakout. And look how beautifully the stock has moved up from this level around 2300 to, it's up 10%. And even from the breakout level, look at the size of the candles, these three candles, look at the size of the candles. And even currently it's heading higher, so currently it will face resistance at this level. So these are two of the most strongest stock in the FMCG sector. Look at the Radico Khaitan. It also gave a base breakout here. I traded this, I bought it at around this level, and look, it gave a short up move. But as I said, our priority is to focus on the stocks that are making new high. Okay, so in this case it's ITC and it's the HUL, and your job is again go to the screener, just go to the screener, and this section of screens, just go to the FMCG. That is your, wait a sec, let me find some FMCG stocks, and your job is to go through all the charts. If you look at the Varun Beverages, like one of the, this is the strongest stock in the whole market, one of the strongest stock in the whole market and in the FMCG basket. And if you see it never went down, it just consolidating during the whole correction of the market. And since the market started heading a little bit higher, the FMCG index gave a breakout, it again started heading higher. From last 2 days it's falling, there could be another reason for that, but still it is one of the strongest stocks. So your job is to again go through all these charts of the auto sector. There are many companies like Hindustan Unilever, Nestle, Dabur, Britannia, Godrej Consumer, Marico, PNG Health, Colgate, Imami, Hudson Agro, and other, and just find the one that are making a new all-time high level. And the third tweet that I'm talking about is, first it was auto, next FMCG. As you can see, both gave a break, good nice follow-up move and a breakout. And this, I tweeted this on July 8, and now get ready for the financial services. And why is that? If you see the bank Nifty index is performing relatively well than the Nifty. As you can see here, Nifty gave a relatively shorter move, and it also made a new low here. But at the same time, the bank Nifty never violated that level, it never violated this previous level, and started heading higher a bit. It's also a bit weak right now, but there are some banking sector results, like yesterday HDFC Bank gave its result, and the results were not that great, but they were okay. So if we get some few positive results from other banks, like Federal Bank had really good results, so it should head higher as compared to the broader market. So if we go to the charts, like I posted this chart of the City Union Bank, and here the principle is clear. As I said, it formed a base, started forming higher lows, as you can see here, and gave a breakout, and since then it has moved up 5 something percent move from this level. As you can see here, it has given around a 5% move. And if you look at the ICICI Bank, it is also kind of acting as a leader. Like as you can see, the market fell, but it just consolidated in a range for the for the whole time. It never made a new low. This was the low it made, and after that it's just taking support at this level again and again, and now heading higher. So this gap region that we have here, that was formed after the previous result, if I remember correctly. So this 778 level will act as a strong resistance level. And if you look at the Kotak also, after forming a kind of a base, here, has started moving up, although it's below the 30-week moving average, which is a negative sign. And but if you look at the some selective here also, a principle remains same. Look for the strongest one. As you can see here, the Arman Financial Services, it's currently at the all-time high level. As you can see here, the whole index is down, the other banks are down, the leaders are down, but still, as you can see here, this one, it's making a new all-time high level. At the same time, if you look at the credit Axis Grameen, it's also at a new high. As you can see here, it's also near the new high. So currently there is still a lot of weakness in the uh, financial services sector, but I'd say keep this in your watch list. Focus on these three sectors mainly. The auto is the strongest right now, second one is the FMCG, and third one is the financial services. So just focus on these three sectors for next few months. Trust me, you won't regret it. You will find the leaders because the principle remains the same. The stocks which are outperforming the market while the whole market is going down are the strongest ones. So currently just focus on these three sectors and these three stocks. So a small announcement. I have launched the price action trading course, and in this price action trading course, I'll be teaching about the risk management. This is a really a good course for the beginners who doesn't know about much about the trading, and I'll be teaching about the price action trading. And here the topics that I have covered are the risk management, basics of technical analysis, the type of charts, and how to use the candlestick and candlestick patterns, trend analysis, Dow theory, your stage analysis, the chart patterns and how to trade them, market breadth, relative strength analysis, how to select the stocks and find the next leader, trading strategies, the pivot point, what is the pivot point and how to use it to catch the breakouts early, the VCP, the risk management, and the position sizing. So there are total 12 parts divided into 14 videos. The language is English and the price is 2000 rupees INR, and just the basic knowledge of stock market is needed. It is more than the 14 hours of content, and you'll get the lifetime access through YouTube private access. And the payment details, I'll list the link to this Google form in the description below. And if you're interested in making money through trading, then you should definitely check out this course. So that was it for today's video, and I hope you learned something. And in case you learned something and enjoyed, do consider hitting the like button, and don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. Goodbye. Take